Hi everybody, welcome back to Storybook Tarot. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm Nikki and I'm so glad that you are here with me tonight because I had to jump on and give my first impressions of this new deck that I purchased. I was out at Barnes & Noble and I was shopping for a book for the book club that I'm a part of, and I stumbled into my favorite section of Barnes & Noble and immediately saw that the shelves were filled with new decks that had been released at the end of 2020. And then I saw this beauty. And she has been published in 2021 by the beautiful Lily Ashwell. She is an artist. And I saw this box and it immediately spoke to me. And I loved the light coloring of it, the pastels, and the imagery just jumped right out at me. And it was like almost like that instant I had to have this impulse purchase, but called to me a kind of impulse purchase. So I got home, I took the plastic off, I slid the box out of the cover. And when I immediately opened the box, I said, nope, I have to show this on my channel. I have to get a video of this first impressions like up immediately because I want you guys to have like an actual real world, real time reaction. So I'm completely impressed by just the sleeve of the box itself. So on the front of the cover that you can see, like I said, it's these beautiful pastel blues, the purples, the lilacs, the pinks, all my favorite colors. Excuse the noise. That was my dog. She just jumped off the bed. And then we have the astrological wheel. And then we've got hand gestures and symbols to correspond. I love the cloud design. I love the seashell design, the water elements. It's just calling to me. This deck is speaking my language. So on the back, we get this beautiful, really quick write-up tutorial almost, and it says, use this deck and little guidebook in 3 ways. You can use it as a learning device, as a decoding device, and as a communication device. So if you are new to learning astrology, you can study the cards, deepen your understanding. If you want to decode, you can become your own astrologer by creating visual spreads with any astrological placement from your cosmic blueprint. And then she gives her website, lilyashwell.com, for a copy of your birth chart to what's happening in the skies right now. Hello, full moon seekers. This is a key phrase for her. It's like a key welcome address. It's inside the guidebook from when I flipped the first page open. And then it's also on her website. So when you go to lilyashwell.com, it actually breaks down a complete description of the how and the why and the what. I can tell you that there are the 51 cards. They are hand illustrated. And there's a 144-page color guidebook. And like I said, I took it out. I looked at the inside cover of the flap of the box and then just put the book in my hand. And you could tell the love and the care that went into designing not only the cover, but the slide, the box, it's just beautiful. So, all right, I've been babbling for 3.5 minutes now, so I'm going to just move over. So we're going to slide that out of the way. I love the feather. It is a magnetic closure, and it's a thick box. The one thing I did notice is that it's noted that this is intended to be used as not only a keepsake box for your tarot, or for your astrological deck and the guidebook if you choose to, but you can also take the deck out, put it in your favorite bag, put the book with it, and then use this box as a prayer box if you're utilizing the deck within an eclectic practice where you want to use keepsakes and memorabilia in a prayer kind of way. So just, y'all, take a look at this. Look at this inside of this deck. Look at this box. This is all handcrafted and all hand done. What I did notice on her website, that she hand painted all of this, hand designed all of this illustration herself. This is her writing. And so she has famous poets quoted throughout the cover, the guidebook, the deck box, all the things. And being an English teacher, the poetry is speaking to me in a way that is unimaginable. So heaven is under our feet as well as over our heads. Henry David Thoreau, 1845. So right off the bat, she's quoting one of my favorite poets. So I was just completely enthralled, completely mesmerized, and said, like I said, I have to film this video. So here we go. So it's got the thick ribbon to help pop the book out and to also help pop out the box. So then you have this removable piece that's in here. I'm not going to necessarily take mine out, but that's removable. And you can, like I said, you can use this as a keepsake box, or you can use it to house your cards, whichever you choose to do. So we're going to take the pretty box, and I'm going to put the pretty box off to the side on my shelf over here. And I'm going to get us back in frame, because your girl loves to push things out of frame every once in a while. And just take a second to look at the beauty. It is so pretty. And the cover of the guidebook matches the cover of the box. And then there is the deck box itself, and they're all embossed with her handwriting. It's a hardback book. And when you open up the guidebook, look at that. The aesthetics. I love how it looks like a library book. And there's a quote from St. Augustine in here. It's just, this is outstanding. One of the things that I like is, if you look very closely, she's dedicated the book to her Nana Shirley. So I think that's very sweet and very endearing. There's some hand-drawn images. And then there's like the wings with the heart, with the rib cage. You know, she's embodied every element of beauty into this book. It is called the Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck. And this is the little guidebook. And like I said, it comes out of Seco Books, and it was published in 2021. It has a beautiful table of contents. Everything's nicely organized. It's very clear when you're trying to piece out what you want to study. There's the introduction that you get from Lily right away. And then she gives you the basic understanding of astrology. The houses. Oops, wait. I'm missing a page here. You get the planets, the sign of the zodiac, the houses, the major aspects and what they all mean, the natural zodiac. So understanding the various elements. I'm sorry about the shadow. My daughter borrowed one of my lights today, and it's late, and I just wanted to film this quickly. And then the nodes of destiny. And then it gives you the instruction, so it's working with the deck. So it breaks it into the 3 sections: to learn, to decode, and to communicate. And remember, all of these images, these are all of hers. These are all hand illustrated. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to flip through the entire book, but I mean, look at this Pluto card with the skull and the moon and the butterfly. It breaks things down by the energetics for the keywords. So it gives you the energetics, it gives you the experiences, and then it gives you the omen. So in this spirit of transformation, remove your armor, connect with your naked essence. This energy comes to free you from the chains of identity and the story of who you think you are. And then it continues, and the last line, your rebirth starts within and will surely echo outward. Definitely resonating of Pluto energy. And then in the back, you get the short biography about Lily's life. So I just think that this is going to be a great guidebook to just read through for understanding astrology. Okay, so I want to do a really quick flip through of these cards. I definitely think this would be a deck that would be great if you were a seasonal reader or a seasonal enthusiast. Look at the inside cover, y'all. Oh my gosh. Wait, can you even see that? I hope you're getting a good... There we go. There's some good lighting on it. That's beautiful. And she has William Blake quoted inside the box cover. And then there's a quote on the inside of the bottom of the box. Heaven through earth and spirit through body. And again, with the ribbon. So we're going to put the pretty box again off to the side. And as you can see, I told you, you guys are with me. I'm cracking the ribbon. This is the first time I'm actually looking at the cards. I had peeked at the quotes and the inside of the cover, but I had not actually tapped into the cards. So here we go together. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't want to rip this. You know what? I'm not going to rip that. Where's my tool? Hold on. Take my crafting X-Acto knife and see if I can do this. And just slice the tape. I know it's weird, but I can actually turn this into like a washi tape in my planner. Repurpose, y'all, repurpose. Okay. Let's put that off to the side and keep our paper. And here we go. Oh. Look at that imagery. Oh my gosh. The Sun card. Self-express and embody truth. The Moon. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. Satisfy emotional needs. Nurture yourself and others. Mercury. Think, learn, network, and communicate. The artwork is absolutely stunning. And it's not a shiny matte finish on the cards. It's a nice cardstock. Like I like this kind of cardstock when it has, you know, the spring in it. And it's not bending. So I will shuffle these and see how they shuffle. But oh my goodness. Oh, look at this Venus card. Come on. Really? Lily, if you ever get to see this video, which I hope one day you'll watch it since it's about your deck, but like, this is beautiful. In fact, this is one of the images that's on the back of the box, and this was the image that drew me to this deck because I'm a Libra, and my Venus sign is also a Libra. So I'm right there. This is my card. Mars, move forward and defend self. And I love the sword through it. Oh my goodness. Are those footprints? They look like footprints. Oh, it's stitching. It's like the blending of the stitching and the weaving through time. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. Oh, look at this Saturn card. Come. Y'all, I'm about to cry. These are so pretty. Like, if you guys know, if you watch my channel, like, you've seen videos where I've used the Black Moon Astrology deck. That is a soul. I can see this Heavenly Bodies deck pairing as my, almost like my springtime, summertime companion deck, astrology deck for readings, just like the Black Moon Astrology deck was used for my fall and winter readings. I am in love. Like the owl, oh my gosh. I'm there. Grow and expand. The beautiful image of Jupiter. The coloring. Like, this is just speaking to every single level of my soul. Uranus. Radically change. Oh. And the color palette. I'm not even an artist, guys. I'm not. I'm a reader. I'm a reader and a writer by nature. Oh, Neptune. I love these seashells. Oh my gosh. And then there's Pluto. We saw this in the guidebook. The card's even better in person. Chiron. And then we get into the planets, or the constellations themselves. So we go from the planets and we move into the actual zodiac signs. Aries, Taurus. Oh, that's beautiful. You know what? I could think of like 10 different tarot decks right now that would pair beautifully with this deck. Oh my goodness. Where is it? You know what? I can actually see myself using like my Joie de Vivre tarot with this. Ooh, that one, or oh, my Naked Heart tarot. Oh, I bet you that Oh, this deck would go gorgeous with this astrology deck. Hands down. I mean, there's the Chariot, right? So, like, if we would just put the Chariot card of the Naked Heart. Oh, my gosh. Y'all, I think I found my companion decks. Like, I'm so excited. And this is all happening with you. Like, people are going to watch this video and be like, what is this girl talking about? She's freaking insane. What is wrong with her? She's no fluidity in her video. Oh, well, screw you. Turn the video off then if you don't like it. No, I'm just kidding. Stick around, watch the rest of it. Look at the pretty pictures. Ugh, I can't. The Gemini. The Mountain. Oh, my gosh. The butterflies. If you are not a person who likes the lighter palettes, if you don't like the muted tones, if you need more pizzazz or zhuzh in your oracle deck or an astrology deck, then this might not be the deck that you would want to go to. But I am going to say this. Get it in your hands. Please take a look at this. Like, really look at it. It is phenomenal. And I love this. If you, wait, where were we at? Oh, here you go. The integral pieces. So it's almost like that the heart is at the center of everything in some way, shape, or form. The heart is at the center. And whether the heart is full or the heart is somewhat broken, or it is trying to show the symbolism of beating, like a beating heart, or one that has given away part of their heart. Oh my goodness. I love the continuity and the consistency of the symbolism. And the roses. The mountains again. The balance of the scales of the Libra. Oh my gosh. Scorpios, you'll love this card. The serpent. The tiger lily. The skull. Pluto's represented over here. Shadowing, going into self. Those deep, the deep emotional shadow work that, we do when we think of Scorpio work. The Sagittarius card. And there's that image again. Oh, these are so pretty. Capricorn. And like I said, once I read the guidebook a little bit more, I'm hoping that she kind of talks about the symbolism that she chose, why she chose it, because I'm seeing the repeated pattern. And, it's one of those things where it's like each one of the signs has a very specific, or each one of the groupings or elements has its own specific idea behind it. So where your air signs have that mountainous energy because the winds blow very hard up at the top of the mountains, the air signs being solely about air related to the swords, tops of mountains have snow on them. Like, I can see some like natural imagery going on here, or some interconnected imagery with the words, the connotations of the words, the definitions of the words. I can see it all in that symbolism. And so I'm hoping that she touches on that in the little guidebook. And see Pisces. So, we've got that water sign, and there's the full moon with the water, with the seashells. So the imagery is very, very symbolic. We move into the houses. And the houses are very, they have a richer color, but it's still muted. So you're going to that more, to that deeper tone of color to kind of separate between here's the planet, here's the constellation, or here's the zodiac sign, and then here's the house that it belongs to. So I think we're going to see those repeated connections. House 1 and then house 2. There's your mountains again for house 3, which would make sense because house 3, communication, Mercury, air, yeah, it would make sense. The water. And then I bet you when we flip this card over, it's going to be the whole heart again. There's the whole heart. So definitely the repeat of the imagery and the symbolism. I love this. I love the musical notes. So pretty. Establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. Absolutely. At first I thought that was a carrot. It's way too late. I need to go to bed. Profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships for House 7. I love the skeleton. Oh my gosh. Transformation, karma, facing fears and legacies. Oh, this is so great. Absolutely love it. House 9. Oh, is this beautiful. I have a thing for owls. I absolutely love owls. And this is, I think this is like my favorite deck. And I mean, not that it's necessarily the connection, but I was born in October. And so that's the 10th month. And so, of course, the owl's on the 10th card, the house, the 10th house. And oh, this is so pretty. I'm so excited. Yay. House 11. The bird flying the coop. Your transcendent moment. Leaving breaking free of the cage. Oh, Lily Ashwell knocked it out of the park with these cards. Oh, I'm so excited. And then we get the aspects. So you get the conjunction when you're living in opposition. I love the opposition of the colors. And then the geometry. Oh, this is awesome. Trine. And it tells you, it shows you like, if this is the circle, this is how you figure out if something is trine. So why that trine triangle, how it's represented on your zodiac chart. So if you're looking at your natal chart, and if this is the center and you have a planet here and you have a planet here and then you have another one here, they're in trine of each other at that 120 degree angle. And this is what trine is. It's perfect flow, harmony, support. Angel numbers, the number 3, the Divine Trinity. For those of you who have more of maybe a Christian background, think of the Divine Trinity. The Father, Son, Holy Spirit, you know, God in heaven, God in earth, God in spirit and people. That kind of idea. When you're square, what does it mean to be square? It's at that 90 degree angle. A mountain to climb, definitely. Being in sextile, the 60 degrees, because sextile, is that number 60. And I love how she uses the colors and that lined paper. It's just great imagery. I just absolutely love it. And then your signs. Here you go. Maybe these needed to be first for me in the deck when we were flipping through them. There you go. Then I would have been able to explain it and not have to second guess myself and sound like a goof on my own video. But I love how she breaks down each one of the cards. She brings that symbol to life and then also marks it with what its elemental sign is and then which constellations or which constellation, well, the constellations, but which zodiac sign is represented by each element. So I have your earth elements, air elements, the fire elements with the candle burning, and then the water elements. Oh, and I love the melting of the water up here. It's beautiful. And then we've got yin. That's a great card. Holy moly. And yin and yang. I love it. So the yin and yang of nature. So you get all of the different balances. So when we talk about sun signs, moon signs, what is a more feminine energy versus a masculine energy, trying to eliminate those terms, the terminology, keeping it based more on the yin and the yang, the opposing forces that need to exist in conjunction with each other in order to have a whole person. So I'm going to be crazy here and we're going to split them. Bam. So we get the cardinal signs, your fixed signs, mutable signs. And I love how these keywords, because if you are new to astrology, the word itself or the aspect or the element or whatever you're looking at might be a little confusing, especially if you're trying to figure out the difference between a cardinal sign, a fixed sign, a mutable sign. And seeing these images, she did a great job of actually representing the definition and the explanation in the imagery. Hands down, mutable signs are just that. They are surrendering signs. They are the fluidity of them. They ebb and they flow. And then your North Node, what you're destined to have. And I love this dragon, because you got to forage to get to the dragon, to slay the dragon and get what you want. And then you're destined to release, letting it all go. Is that supposed to be Loch Ness? Or a mermaid, or a large fish of some sort that I can't really tell. An angel, maybe, in the water. I'm going to have to look and see. But that South Node, I love that image. To me, it's like a mermaidy Loch Ness jumping out of the water, which is kind of probably not what she intended, but I'm going to look in the guidebook really fast because I'm curious. Let me keep this card flipped over. South Node. What is this image in the South Node? Where are we at here? South Node, South Node. Come on. The head of the dragon. Oh, it's the tail of the dragon. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, okay. I'm trying to see this without the greatest lighting situation here. So let's put them together, shall we? Can you see those in one? Yeah, you should be able to see that. That's all in the same shot there. But there's the head of your dragon, and then the body of the dragon would be, you know, like under the water. And then that's the tail of the dragon. I think that's pretty neat. Okay, now that I know what's going on, now you're seeing it. North Node, South Node. Don't come for me, because just don't. It's late, and you're going to have to deal with it. So that is the Heavenly Bodies Astrology card deck by the beautiful and talented Lily Ashwell. Like I said, I hope Lily watches this video one day and appreciates the commentary. But I really do. I think that this is an absolutely stunning deck. It has definitely touched me already. It is speaking to me. I cannot wait to do readings with these. If you would like a reading, you can reach out. I'll put my email in the comments, and you can book a reading with me if you want to. You can find me on Facebook, or Instagram. I'm Storybook Tarot Planning on Instagram, and I'm my name, Nikki Marie Oravic, on Facebook. So if you are interested, feel free. But oh my gosh, y'all, just please, if you've never had an astrology deck, go support this young, talented artist. She is phenomenal. I also looked at her website, and she has some beautiful prints on there, and I'm super excited. And I think I might create a sinking fund just so that I can purchase a couple of her prints to hang up in the springtime and summertime, because oh my gosh, they're beautiful. They were beautiful. So, all right, y'all, that is all I have for you for tonight. I'll be coming at you this weekend with your new moon readings, so stay tuned for those. And I hope you have an awesome night, and I will see you later. Good night.